Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a reading on what your person tells other people about you or how they describe you to other people. Over here we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Now please sit and pick which pile you are more drawn to, and the timestamps will be down below. Alright, now let's get on with our reading. Alright, first we have pile 1, and for pile 1 you picked the green amethyst, a stone for inner vision, power, self-love. It also represents Scorpio and Capricorn, and it also is to help with the heart chakra. So let's put that right there. All right, now let's get into your reading about what your person tells other people about you. Now the first card that we pulled for you was the tarantula card. Now with the tarantula card, we'll put that right there. And the second card we pulled for you was the soul card. And then the next cards we pulled were the Four of Scrolls, the Karmic Trench. And then we pulled the One of Force, the I can't say that, field. And then we pulled for you the One of Roses, Commitment, as well as Two of Forces, the Willow. Right. And then we also pulled the Fool, the Lovers, Justice, and the Four of Wands. All right, now let's get into it. What do these mean? So the first card we pulled was the tarantula. So they describe you as the tarantula. So that is someone who is very patient and calm, like an old friend. You know your inner soul, and you choose things very wisely. You follow your intuition. So they think of you as somebody, you know, very calm, very, very smart, very intuitive. And you know your inner soul, you know yourself. And they describe you that way to other people. And then over here we have the Soul card. So the Soul card is the Sun card. They see you as a source of warmth or strength or growth. You are very in contact with yourself and the power of your personality. You're very individual. And you are at your core who you're meant to be. So yeah, they just see you as a very strong person. You know yourself. You're very content within yourself, and they describe you that way. You're very powerful. They see you as just being very strong. You know who you are. You're very strong. And then we have the Four of Scrolls. So when they talk about you to other people, they are in the pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions. and they want to break this karmic pattern, and they see you and they talk about you as someone who is coming into their life and helping them break this karmic pattern, because you are such a strong person, and they really respect that about you because they feel like you can help them get through them getting sucked back and forth between these karmic patterns. And then we have the One of Force. They see you and they talk about you like you're an amazing opportunity, and that you're opening doors for them. And they think you're very inspiring, and they talk about how inspiring you are to them. And they really like the fact that you visualize your goals, and they think you're very goal-oriented. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking. Maybe they have a hard time talking, or you have a hard time talking. And they talk about how you are willing to align your heartfelt desires, and you make things happen. And then over here, we had the One of Roses, which is commitment. They see you as somebody who's very committed to yourself. Again, you know who you are, you're a strong person. They talk about that with other people. They can sense it, and they talk about it, and they appreciate that about you. You're self-honoring, you're very grounded, and they talk about how they want this partnership to thrive, and they think that because of this, the partnership will thrive, and they want to commit to you, and they talk about that with other people. And then we had the Two of Force, which is the Willow. And they see you as very calm, and they enjoy the peaceful energy that they have with you, and they talk about that with other people. You make them calm, and you make them feel peaceful. They see you as a great foundation in their life. You have a lot of depth and belief in yourself, and they really love that about you, and they talk about that with other people. You have this peaceful strength, and you're very confident in your truth. You support growth in them, and you help them grow as a better person, and they really appreciate that about you. And they talk about that with other people. And then over here, we have the Fool. So they talk about how they see potential with you. They see you as a new beginning, an opportunity or an adventure. And then we have the Lovers. Can also represent Gemini. So one of you might be a Gemini. They talk about unifying with you. They talk about harmony and how you bring them harmony, and how they have a lot of harmony, and just they talk in detail about this relationship and their love for you. And then we have Justice over here. This is also a card that is associated with Libra, so one of you might be a Libra or might have Libra in your chart. They talk about how fair you are and how equally balanced this relationship is. They feel balanced with you, and it's equal, and they talk about that with other people. And then we have the Four of Wands. So this is a fire card, so that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you guys might have fire in your chart or have any of those signs in your chart. And this is all about union, celebration, promise, and community. So they talk about, again, committing to having a union with you. They talk about that with other people. They want that with you. They want this with you. And they talk about that with other people. So yeah, overall, this person just sees you and talks about you and talks you up as being just such a strong individual. You're so strong, you're so balanced, and you're calm, and you help them calm down. And they talk about that with other people. And they see this as a perfect union, and they're not afraid to show it to other people. And they talk openly about how they want to unite with you, and they want to commit to you, and they want to make a home with you, and they see you as their forever partner. And they talk about that with other people. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this reading. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if this resonated with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey Pile Welcome to your reading. You picked the carnelian stone. Carnelian represents vitality, motivation, it stimulates creativity, it gives courage, it promotes positive choices, dispels apathy, and motivates success. So that's the stone we picked. Let's get into your cards. So the cards that we picked for you today are the Peacock. We picked Pluto. We also pulled for you the Lookout, the Three of Force, and Reflection. And the Six of Roses, the War of Roses. And then for you, we also pulled the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knave of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. All right, so let's get into it. What do these all mean? How does your person describe you to other people? The first card we got is the Peacock. So this is air energy. So you guys might be an air sign or have air signs in your chart. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So they describe you to other people as someone with a lot of inner beauty, compassion, and you're in a simulator. You're very confident and kind. They think you're extremely rare, and they talk about how you're an extremely rare person. And you're very accepting of yourself and others, and they admire that about you. And then we also picked the Pluto card for you. So they talk about how you're someone who's very mysterious to them. You're changing their life. You're very wise. And you go deep into your own psyche in search of wisdom. They see you as someone very wise. They see you as very mysterious, but you're very wise. You're a wise soul. You're very smart. You're very content within yourself. And they see you that way, and they talk about you that way with other people. You're just a very wise soul. And then we have the Lookout. And they talk about, challenging situations with you. They might have had a sudden fall or loss of position, and then how your energy and the way you are helped them. They talk about how you help them get through difficult times, and you bring balance to their life, and that they know with you there are better times to come. And then we have the Three of Force, the bird's nest. And they talk about, how they can see having children with you, or they can see having a home with you, or they can see opening up a business with you, and how you bring them great joy. And they feel spiritually connected to you, and they feel like they can spiritually expand with you. And then we have number 19, Reflection. They talk about how they can see going on trips with you, or how they feel like you have psychic gifts. you're more aware of your emotions and more reflective than they are. You're very calm and assured. And you let yourself gain greater clarity and control over your emotions. And then we have number 6, the 6 of Roses, the War of Roses. They feel like, and they talk about how there might be a war within this relationship or a battle within your hearts. You may have been a coworker to them or a partner or a boss. They feel like there's a power play within this relationship, and they talk about that openly with the people they know. Like, they see you as this beautiful soul, and they talk about that, but they do feel like there's a power imbalance. Or at the very least, there's a lack of communication, and that might concern them, and they talk about that with other people. And they have they're very passionate about this relationship, but they also have a lot of fear in this relationship. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So either of you might be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have that in your chart. They see you as someone who's very successful, and they have a lot of appreciation for you, and they talk about that with other people. They see you're luxurious, and they see you as a reward, and they talk about you that way. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which again, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They see you as someone who's very stable, and they talk about how stable you are. They see you as a new beginning, and that you're very abundant. You're an abundant person, and they see abundance with you, and they talk about that with other people. And then we also have the Page of Swords. So Swords is air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you might have either of those in your chart. They see you and talk about you as someone who's very thoughtful. You have a lot of clarity, you're curious, and you might also be a little restless, and that might scare them. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's possible that you guys have some of that in your chart, or you guys might be one of those signs. And this is, you inspire them. You're very inspiring to them, and they talk about that with other people, about how you inspire them. They see a lot of potential with you, and they talk about that potential with you with other people. They see creation with you. They want to create things with you, and they're very enthusiastic about you, and they talk very enthusiastically about you with other people. So yeah, pile 2, that was your reading. They see you as just this beautiful, like, free-spirited soul, and you scare them, and they might be afraid to communicate with you openly. And that's how they talk about other people with you. They're like, wow, this person's just such a beautiful soul. They're so in tune with themselves. They're so stable, and so fun, and they know who they are, and it scares me. I feel like things might not work out, or maybe there's a power imbalance because of you started off as coworkers, or there might be a power dynamic, and that worries them, but they see so much with you. Yeah. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the ruby zoisite. This is a stone of courage, strength. It purges any fear or anxiety. It also produces growth and fertility. All right, so let's get into the cards. These are the cards that I pulled for you about what your person tells people about you, how they describe you to other people. We got the cheetah, We also got Saturnus. I can't pronounce that word. And then we also got the King of Force, the Five of Roses, the Garden, as well as 4, Birth, and the Four of Roses, Views of the Ego. And then for the tarot cards, we pulled the Emperor, as well as Judgment, the Eight of Coins, and the Fool. All right, so let's get into what this all could mean. We have the cheetah first. Now the cheetah is fire energy, so that could mean that you are a fire sign, or your partner is a fire sign, your person is a fire sign. So that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you guys might just have it in higher placements in your chart. So they talk about you, how you're kind of like this force. You take a lot of action, you're an achiever, and you might have more masculine energy. You can achieve anything. You have boundless energy. You have a lot of forward momentum, and they appreciate that about you, and they talk about that with other people. And just, you've achieved a lot, and they talk a lot about your achievements. We have the Saturn card. So they see you as a very contained person, and they talk about how you're a very contained person. You have boundaries and limitations. Even though you're this big achiever, you set boundaries. You bring a lot of structure into their lives. They also kind of see you putting up obstacles, and they might talk about that with people. You're very restrictive. You have a lot of duty and responsibility. You're a very responsible person. And they think you're dealing with a lot of important milestones in your life, and they talk about that. And then we have the King of Force, but they talk about how you have a very positive and powerful energy. You have good intentions. You have this gentleness and honesty that just resonates from you. You bring them a lot of support. You have a lot of honor, and you make sure to engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself and them, and they really appreciate that about you, and they talk about that with other people. And then we have the Five of Roses, the Garden. They talk about having children with you. Yeah. They talk about having children with you. They want to have children with you. They talk about that possibility with people that they know. And then we have Birth. And they see you as a new start, or they talk about having a new start with you. They want to have kids with you again. This can be taken either as they actually want to have kids with you because we have this, or they see this as the birth of something new, and they talk about that. New phases. And they might even talk about how they think that you had past lives together. They see you as someone they want to start a family with. And they talk very openly about that. Because we have 2 cards here saying that. And then number 4 of roses, the view of the ego. They think it might concern them sometimes that they feel like you are a little bit self-absorbed. Because they see this with you, but they see all of this great things with you, but they do think you're a little self-absorbed. And it might scare them. They feel like it concerns them, and they talk about it openly, that they've given you all of this and they feel like you still have not given them that in return. They feel like sometimes you might be a little dismissive, maybe because you're such an achiever and you're so focused on your achievements and achieving your goals that they feel like you're not making time for them. And it might concern them. So they might be talking about that and their concerns in that with other people. And then we have the Emperor. So this card is associated with Aries. So you might be an Aries, they might be an Aries, you might have Aries in your chart. This again is more masculine energy. So again, they see you and they describe you as being very powerful, you're very structured, you're very particular, you're very dominant, and you succeed in anything you do. And then we have Judgment. So Judgment, but they see you as a new beginning and a rebirth, and they talk about that. They see you as a new beginning. They want to start a new phase in life with you. They want to renew this. They want to start new phases with you, and they talk about that. They see you as a way to freedom. You know, they want a relationship with you. They want to start new chapters with you. And then we have the 8 of coins. So this is earth energy. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys could either be Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns, or you could have that heavily in your chart. So they think you're creative. They really talk a lot about your work and your work ethic, and they think you are a very strong worker. They see your passion when it comes to work, or when it comes to you achieving your goals, and they talk about that with other people. They love that about you. And they really, you're a very focused person, and they really appreciate that about you. And then we have the Fool. They see potential with you, and they talk about the potential that you and them could have. And when it comes to new beginnings and rebirth, again, they want to start something with you. They want to start a family with you. They want to start a very strong commitment with you. They're afraid that you don't want to, though, or that you don't reciprocate, and they might talk about that with other people, but they see that. They see the potential, and they talk about the potential with other people. They see the opportunity. They see the adventures that you guys can go on together. And yeah, they're very focused in on that. They're very focused in on all of your guys' potential and everything that you guys can achieve together. And they love that about you, and they talk about that openly with other people. They want things with you. They want this life with you. So yeah. Thank you, Pile 2, for watching. I hope that this reading was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please comment down below what you guys thought. All right, bye.